Hey Derrius, what's up? How are you doing?
Hey, staying blessed, bro. Staying blessed. What's going on?
Right, I'm just gonna be asking you a couple of questions. Let's just have a real conversation on how your performance has been, with working with us with our GrowthWave ads ascension system. So let's just get started, right? I want to know, before we got started together, before we started to work together, what were some of your acquisition processes like? How are you usually getting your leads, your meetings, and clients overall?
Yeah, so the business we're scaling right now, most of our clientele comes from outbound, some inbound stuff, and then, mainly referrals as far as it goes. We get a lot of traction through outbound. That's one thing
Mhm.
we're scaling really hard. And so when we were looking to, scale ads, because that's just another acquisition lever that we know we need a pro, that's when we, reached out to you boys.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So, I mean, before you started to work with us, did you try ads before and what was it like?
Yeah, tried ads once before. Did the whole follower ad type of formula
Mhm.
where they would like follow you and then you kind of DM set them. Didn't really kind of worked, but not really, honestly. Didn't get crazy results from it. So we
Yeah,
put it on the back burner for a little while.
yeah,
And then yeah, just again, we're closing deals from our main acquisition sources and then knew we wanted to
yeah.
get ads back up. But yeah, I mean, the last time we tried ads didn't really work, which is honestly
Mhm.
why we wanted to look to outsource it.
Yeah, no, that completely makes sense. I mean, the thing is, the biggest sort of people that we're trying to help out right now are people who already have acquisition channels, ready. They're closing clients. Closing clients is not really a problem, but when they want to scale at stage through ads, that's when it's starting to become a bottleneck. So I want to understand from your perspective, before you started to work with us, what was that exact feeling, like when you wanted to scale past this level right now, and why you needed ads for that?
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten outbound to a consistent point where that books us, between like 8 to 10 calls a week,
Yeah.
right? For us to actually obtain our goals, we need to be in that like
Hmm.
15 to 20 booked meetings a week mark.
Yeah.
And so for us, ads is just the scale phase, right?
Hmm.
Of where we can really flood this thing out, get 2 to 3 booked calls, a day, ideally,
Yeah.
qualified coming in on top of what we're doing. I mean, as far as like the feeling goes, scale for us is like getting to that 100K a month mark,
Yeah.
as far as that goes. And we really feel like ads is, going to take us there.
No, that's great. That's great. I get what you mean there. So what I want to understand is that, well, when we went ahead, started to work together, what made you decide to move on forward with us and our system rather than, trying something else right now?
Yeah, I mean, follow you boys. We've known each other for a while. Know you guys are
Yeah.
killer at ads, right? And yeah, no, I hopped on the call with y'all, and
Hmm.
we kind of just broke down the strategy we ran last time. You
Yeah.
guys were showing me what you guys were doing and the performance from your clients,
Yeah.
and the results y'all were getting as far as like
Hmm.
running ads for yourselves, and your other people, and no, I mean the system that y'all are running just makes sense to
Yeah.
kind of because it paired so well with what we're already doing as far as like the type of VSLs we were launching, the funnel
Yeah.
congruence, like everything was just already congruent to what we've
Hmm.
already built upon. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like we felt like we were kind of like restarting and doing all
Yeah.
things like back over again. You're just
Yeah.
taking what we already had, building upon it, and then kind of pushing us upstream.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I mean that's the entire point, It's restructuring, rebuilding together into a much more better acquisition channel as a whole that gets a lot of more booked calls. I want to know, I mean, see from your end, how were the results like as soon as you started over there? I mean, I already know, but like for anyone who's watching this video and etc. right now.
Yeah, I actually just got done tracking all of our stats
Yeah.
from ads. I can actually share them.
Yeah, go ahead, go
So
ahead.
we got a return on ad spend in the first 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Which was crazy. That was lit. From ads, we booked 28 extra calls. Out of those 28 calls, 20 of them showed up. And out of
Mhm.
those 20 that showed up, 17 of them were qualified. Really good numbers as far as that goes. We
Yeah.
got a really great return on ad spend, and we're
Mhm.
still nurturing some clients now that are just in the pipeline
Yeah.
as we speak. But yeah, I mean, again, it added to just the scale phase that we wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's great. That's actually like, the results were absolutely amazing. Like a return on ad spend within the first 3 days. I think the first lead closed, didn't it? The very first lead actually closed, which was great
yeah.
stuff. One last question, I wanted to ask is like, what would you personally say for anyone who's watching this testimony right now, who's sort of in that same stage as you were before with just one sort of acquisition channel and wants to scale, right? And what would you say that from the experience that you have of working with us and the growth wave model here?
Yeah, I mean, I come from a background of SMMA as well, where I ran
Hmm.
ads at a high level, but I understand that I don't know everything, right? And it takes
Yeah.
a team to actually get to where you want to go and to scale, right?
Hmm.
So for anyone that's kind of on the fence, I would say hop on a call with these boys. They
Hmm.
know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing, and they're absolute killers, like dogs
Hmm.
at ads, right? Genuinely run some of the best ads I've seen as far as that goes. But on the other hand, I would say if you're looking to scale,
Yeah.
this is like ads is the way to go. Getting a proper system built kind of like internally for you so you
Hmm.
can scale upon that is exactly what you need. It's exactly what they, have come on and helped implement just internally. So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, highly recommend. I plug people with y'all all the time.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So 100%.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Derrius, for your time. I mean, let's go. We're still working and we're still going ahead and scaling together with them. So yeah, that's all.
Fire.
Bye.